Good morning, first graders. Today we will be reading the true story of Three Little Pigs.
My name is Tomika Anderson. I'm in Woodbridge, Virginia with my 6-year-old son, Solomon. I run 3 businesses and I also oversee 2 Facebook groups, one of which has about 7,000 members. And we've been more active than ever. We literally have single parents from around the globe who are looking for advice, tips, camaraderie, tips on homeschooling. We've got parents who have been laid off, who are anticipating being laid off.
I was a national brand ambassador for a liquor company. As luck would have it, when you can't fly anywhere, there's not really much use for your job. It was very unexpected. I have a son named Elias. He lives in Westchester County in Larchmont, New York. We never had to have any other type of intermediator. We kind of did it on our own. And, we have a good family relationship. Once we realized this thing has a lot to do with exposure, I think we realized, why don't we do blocks? 4 or 5 days in a clip to minimize the driving and the exposure for him and for ourselves.
You excited to go home?
Yep.
When my son's away, I'm extremely lonely, and you kind of get this cabin fever. He keeps the mind going. When you're alone and at your own devices and you're not working, and I don't know how many times you can clean your apartment.
I just dropped Bryn off with her dad. She'll be gone for 2 nights. It's terrifying. I can control what we do here in our house and how we do things and how we stay safe. Once she leaves here, I have 0 control over what happens there. I can't make him wash his hands. I can't make him not have friends over. I can't make him do anything the right way. I can just ask it and try to explain why, but we don't have a great relationship.
I've gone mad. So we moved up here in September of 2018. He left end of October 2018, so 7 weeks after we moved up here. Where's Ryan? And I was just completely isolated for so long. And it was about 6 or 7 months ago that I actually finally got out and had friends, and I'm right back at being
isolated again.
What is it?
It's a rainbow carrot with a fish tail and a smiley face.
And there's 3 of them, and it's non-stop. I'm always on.
That's not bubbles, by the way. That is water.
Both myself and my son Max, his mother as well, we've both been affected in terms of employment status changes. My son's mother works in the education field, so with schools closing down, there have been changes there. My morning work was furloughed due to the reduction of flights. Fortunate enough that my evening work and the cargo logistics that involves has been deemed as an essential function, so that job continues. Parental duties with my child are such that he's with me roughly half the week. He's with his mom half the week.
Max is with his mother right now, so that means the mask is on and it's errand day.
People talk about self-care a lot, and that's vital, because it's like they always say you got to put your own mask on before you help anybody else.
I'm especially organized right now, short-tempered at times, recognizing that that's part of what it is. My son is like, hey, you're being a little cranky today. You're being a little cranky. Do you need a nap? Actually, I need a nap. Okay. So yeah, it's real right now, but I'm grateful for the basics. The reality is, boundaries are a thing of the past.
Yeah, mommy's in between meetings. Kind of works out, right?
Yeah.
And so we just figure it out as we go, but I think a lot of it has to do with communication. And then also stretching the rules a bit.
You're on a cruise ship, and this is mommy's side of the bedroom, this is mine.
It's being creative, and it's also being more forgiving, because we are where we are and we didn't have a choice in it. So make the best of it. That's the idea.